Welcome back to my channel. So, before anything, I wasn't necessarily doing a pre-shuffle, but while I was bringing out my cards, this one actually flipped right out of the box. Okay. I've actually got to start off with the fact that I wasn't necessarily planning on doing a reading with these cards in particular because, truth be told, the Fairy Oracle is a little it's not hard to read, but it's definitely an oracle. Like, it's just an entire separate deck of cards to learn, and I don't use it enough to do that. But the way these cards even called to me, I could have swore, which I very much did, that I unplugged my computer charger and I was gonna bring it with me, but it completely unscrewed the door to my PC off, and the door knocking off knocked down the Fairy Oracle. And that was just so strange to me. And I don't think I ever really got a download out of it other than the fact that the cards themselves are really calling towards me. Because even earlier that day, like earlier that morning, I was looking at them just thinking, like, should I do a reading with these? And then in usual fashion, I told myself, no, it's too much work that I don't feel like putting in. But no, they very much destroyed my life. I'm kidding. But in Fae fashion, they caused destruction just to get my attention. So we have the RAR here, and usually it's talking about being very intentional in your life and taking advantage of the energy that takes place after you focus intention on an emotion, on anything, and then go about life with it. Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess like confirmation because there was a car just growling at me from outside of the garage and I thought that it was someone. Um the downloads that we have for this reading are there's a good bit of them. I'm not even sure if this reading is gonna be long. Apologies for sounding very tired because I am kind of tired. But having a one track mind, respect self on, oh wow. Okay. I feel like this energy is a channel in itself. Um, Maybe there's an emphasis on being very tired or just not focusing in on yourself enough. And I think that's where that intention comes in. And a lot of these downloads truly. I feel like you're just at the point where you notice the way too much that you're not focusing on yourself, and even in actively trying to do so, it's like there's something that's just not there. There's a space between you thinking and being. Yeah, that wasn't originally what I was gonna say, so take that as you will. But anyways, restarting these downloads, a one-track mind, respecting self-love on all ends, yourself, others, and boundaries. 12346D, which was a pretty strange one because I saw it on someone's license plate, and it didn't say 12346D. I rearranged one of the letters. I don't think anyone here is a stalker, but but yeah. And I really thought that there was a reason that 5 was skipped. So we're gonna get into that later. Um, let's see. Starting creation. The inhale is the exhale's premonition. Let's see. 6D is the shape that clarity takes. Don't let the dreamy voice make you dream. Be the dream you swore to give yourself. Why do you treat yourself like a dopamine rush? Do you think you're a drug? Legally considered a psychedelic. Did you hear that, Kendra? App glitches. Your energy literally distorts energies around it. And learning to be alone. Let's dive a little deeper here. So this came from the bottom of the deck, the Singer of Intuition. Usually, I mean, hey, look at the card, the Singer of Intuition. This means that you should have a heightened sense of intuition as well. Like you need to focus. You have been in the clouds recently, and you need to focus on your intentional self. You need to focus on your intuition. Like I'm I'm hearing that you need to spend more time being an animal rather than a human, because I feel like one thing that humans tend to forget is that they are animals, and that they, like, going through life as cluelessly as some of us tend to do is just not right. It's just not right. Like, you shouldn't be doing something just for the sake of doing it, and you shouldn't be none the wiser in almost any situation that you're in. It's okay to be confused, very much so, and you shouldn't try to control the concept of knowing so much. But being confused completely is like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Oh wow, that's a lot of cards. So I feel like there's a lot of focus here too on, like, are you worried about not being enough of these things? Yeah, the Guardian of the Gate. I feel like you think that you're so close yet so far from being someone that you really want to be. These kind of slid in my hands weird, so we're gonna bring them out as well. The Singer of Initiation. A lot of the singers are coming out for you guys. Just like a lot of my last readings, I'm pretty sure every reading that I've done thus far have been really, really talking about rest. Let's see what the Fairy Grandmother speaks of. 25. Her name is Sari, the fairy godmother. Her name is Sari. I I feel the need to say that to someone here. So let's see. Okay, yeah. Wait, let's do a little more digging. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, you're sitting here at the cusp of something that you really don't think that you deserve, like, but you're being initiated into it, and not just by people, but by literal divine and angelic, metaphysical, astral beings. And so they're asking you here to really ground yourself and kind of slow down. Like, again, there's this really big need to focus on yourself. Maybe you need to go and cleanse. Maybe you need to clean up too. Like, maybe the space around you is really dirty or really cluttered. And a cluttered space is a cluttered mind, literally. Like, people don't just say that. Like, it's a true reflection of you. And if you don't believe it's a true reflection, even then, all things hold energy at all times. Everything is made up of energy. So if you have all of it around you, like, it's doing nothing but distorting your energy field. Because, hey, that's your own low energy around you, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, Maybe you need to cleanse your third eye. Maybe you need to exercise your pineal gland. Stop using fluoride toothpaste. Maybe you need to meditate here more too. Do groundwork to astral meditation. I don't know if that's necessarily it. You know what? I'm gonna keep it at that. If you get it, you get it. This came out reversed. I'm not sure what it is. The fairy who is kissed by the pixies. Reversed. Yeah, you're blocking love here. You're just not letting love into your life, like self love. You're not letting self love into your life. This card is resisting. Let's see, this was 22, the one right here. Do whatever you do as well as you can, and then make it even better. The Master Maker reminds us that our very best work is always desirable, and in the present situation, it is necessary for success. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing stop being so hard on yourself. Truly, you're thinking too hard about the change that's happening in your life. Instead, just let it kind of crash into you. Because it's not going to crash and burn, you're going to crash and become. A crash, nonetheless, sure. But that's nothing that you should be afraid of. And if I'm correct, it's nothing that you should be necessarily worrying about. Because although. Wait, hold on. Let's just see. I made it. Oh, wait. No. Okay. I'm gonna get another little shuffle on the feline reverse. Whoa. Okay, yeah, again, really breathe and center yourself. Like, meditate on you. The feline in reverse was pretty much speaking about like focusing on whose projections like are these really that are in your head that's making you not change. Like maybe you need to sit here and even see if they're your own. Is that the case here? Can I get one dot, please? Oh, Piper. it just might be. And you're being much, much, much too hard with yourself. Like, you literally need to be more whimsical with yourself because nothing happens for no reason. And if you did something that changed your life in a way that possibly upset yourself, like, you need to just be real with yourself about it and really consider why it happened and then consider why you let other people's words hurt you in that way and now why it's affecting you as much as it is and if that even goes deeper into your past. Truth truly, like, you don't have to, of course, but shadow work is one of the best things to truly dissolve any broken mindset inside of you. Let's see. Okay, with all that known in reverse, kind of paired with the Piper here, it's saying that digging this deep into yourself is not going to be easy at all. And even here, instead of giving me an answer to the reversal, it gave me a poem and then chastised me for wanting a clear answer. But a trickster is always a trickster. And I'm getting with that you may be a very smart, strategic person, that you even make games and mazes in your mind for yourself to remind yourself that you're even living. But you asking yourself about yourself isn't meant to have an immediate answer. It's meant to be found out through time and energy and the way you speak and the way that you act. You're just meant, again, to pay more attention to yourself and the spaces that you're in and how they affect you and all those good feelings that you may be going through right now. Yeah. Without this extra step that you seem to want to ignore so much, you're going to spaces and through spaces that mean nothing to you, do nothing for you. They're dead ends or they just weren't even meant to exist without that confusion that you put in it, whether that was on purpose or whether, like, that's just you. Yeah, literally. This is an energizer card. So pretty much everything that I just said in the past 5 minutes, and my left ear started ringing like really loud as soon as I said that. So everything that I said in probably the last 5 minutes or since the Piper is really big. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to these downloads. We already kind of touched on having a one track mind. Let's see, we're gonna keep these out. We've already kind of spoke on having a one track mind, or at least why that's useful. And I feel like you very much know why you need to have a one track mind right now because, like, you, if this is the same collective that I've been talking to from the start, I'm pretty sure. Like, you know that there's things that you have to do right now. Like, you need to be focused on that one thing. I don't think much of anything else in your life matters right now. And that's why you've kind of, I'm hearing, fallen off your throne. So yeah, like you just need to like really take your focus off of all these other things and people and whatever's and whatnots, because it's taking you off of the focus on like the life of your dreams. And that's what I'm getting with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 6D. And even respecting yourself like at all costs and stuff like that, because deep down it's love when you're how do I want to say this, when you set a boundary, period. Like that is one of the biggest showcases of love that you can experience, or like that you can gift to someone as an experience, because you're trying to focus on yourself. You don't want them to feel any certain way about it. You want them to focus on themselves. Like, you want your boundaries to be respected. And that mutual love is like what really. I'm hearing coughs up the goods. I don't. I don't even know. When I tell you guys I'm so tired, this is really just channel coming out. I'm hardly listening to myself. But the fairy godmother is coming back out. Let's see. Let me remind myself what she says. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Okay. My computer's about to die, guys. I feel like a part of that is saying like you feel very low energy, like you can't really do what it like takes to get to where you need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6D. I'm about to channel that in just a second. But like your like spirit, your spirit guides, anybody, whatever religion that you're in, like they're looking after you no matter if you think that they're there or not. And they're here to always save you at the last minute. They're not gonna babysit you, but they will very much help you if they see that you are on your last leg and you cannot walk anymore. And they're here to kind of like guide you through this period of growing that you're going through, and this period of transformation, because they know that you're very vulnerable at this point in time, and you could let things you shouldn't in the cracks, or you could crack more. You could let the cracks seep too deep inside of you, and you could actually fall apart. And they don't want that. So, dimensionally speaking, 5 is, I'm pretty sure, the realm of possibility for the most part. Um, Honestly, do your own research. I'm too tired to think right now, but if again I'm not mistaken, level 6 is pretty much the end product of any sort of manifestation, any sort of dream, thought, prayer, whatever you desire. Like, it's the ending product. It's already done. And there's really this need to, yeah, this is why I was getting that like grounded to astral meditation type thing, because like there's a need to really put intention on the things that you want for yourself. Like, what do you want for yourself? Why haven't you been focusing on that? It's not selfish to want for yourself. All you're doing is reorienting back to yourself. What makes you yourself? You need to start creating your life, start creating your dream closet. I'm hearing start creating your Pinterest board. Like, you don't have to wait to have $1,000 to buy a freaking drip lamp when you can make it. I want to make a drip lamp so bad. But let's see. The inhale is the exhale's premonition. So really learn that life flows. Like life is a flow. Life is infinity. Did I add an extra syllable there? Okay, wow. Guys, I've just been shuffling this deck like to stimulate my hands, and this card, kid you not, came out about four different times. Okay. What do you have for us? What's your name, sir? I don't know your name. We're gonna call you 41. This is Ilbe the Retriever, and he's in reverse. Is it time to stop saying I? It is time to stop saying I can't and take a look at I can. So the fact that I asked, like, you're genuinely just sitting in this really confused state in your life, and like I keep repeating, there's a focus on intention and your intuition. Like, I feel like you don't have enough faith in your future that it's going to happen the way that you think it's going to happen. But I've been hearing so loudly, you are exactly who you think you are. Like, you're literally Big D Randy. You're Fat P person. I don't even, I was about to say my own name, but I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so now we have the feline here in the upright. Hmm. I feel like there's something that you've started that you don't want to finish anymore, but it's creeping up your spine so much because you know that it's something that could get you very far. What made you start regretting starting this? Ooh. I am gonna take all of these cards. This was a lot, but they're too synchronistic. Can you still see the cards? You can. So we have the Dark Woman, the Maiden. What is this? Flap of the Footer in reverse. This is Luathus, the Wild, and the Friends. Can you see all of those? You can't see all of those. So give me a moment to clarify all of this. Okay. So then this reading kind of came out as clear as day. This side had a bit of resistance, and this side came out. uh, This side had a little bit of resistance, and this side came out as clear as day. So we'll get to that in a second. But with the Dark Lady and the Maiden here, it's pretty much showing how actually powerful and magnetizing this project is. Like, you almost felt like you were in this femme fatale type of energy or aspect. Those are the words that just popped in my head. But like, you really, I feel like you almost felt like this came from something that you shouldn't really be feeling. But like, again, like, you felt this power of a fresh start. Like, it felt like you. And I feel like that really caused you to start overthinking, because like what I said before with this, like with the Dark Lady, you feel like this was, I feel like you're the complete opposite of femme fatale, or that you're even like, I would say a white witch or a light witch. Like, you don't do the left hand path stuff. Like, you don't really care for it that much. But like, this is your natural energy though. Like, you've been coming a lot to self. That's what's been coming a lot in my other readings. I'm just kind of mixing it. This is my first time doing collective readings as of my first video. So I hope I'm doing this right, you guys. But yeah, this is just your natural energy, and coming back to self and realizing this is your energy after what, like, you've been wanting to represent yourself as, really kind of flipped you upside down. I'm hearing here too that like you even started living a little too close to the sun. Like, I feel like you almost stereotype this type of energy, and you tried acting in it, and it literally wasn't you. And I feel like, wait, let me go back and see what Lucius is talking about. That's what we're gonna call that guy, Lucius. um. Okay. Yeah. I kind of forgot what I was saying. Yeah, you just tried to be this, and it quite literally wasn't you. Like, who you felt you were wasn't wrong, but how you were channeling it through yourself was. Because you are this femme fatale when you're not trying to be a person. Like, do you feel like you don't have a personality because you're so magnetizing? And you do it like so carefree? Or that you don't even care for the attention that you're getting? I don't know. Either way, I feel like the fact that I've been on this topic for so long, like, again, this came out, so, like, going through the book, it kind of was like stuttering around a little bit, but these, like, I flipped straight to the pages. So my ears just kind of like changed pressure there. I don't know if that's like a dimension thing, but like, take that as you will. But yeah, the fact that I've been on this for so long, I feel like you've been thinking way too much on this, and it's been burning you out. Very, very much. And I feel like there's just a really big need to get out of your head and let other people view you for you, so you can really see what your energy is, and like kind of feel out your energy as you're exposing it to people, if that makes sense. Like, just start being more of yourself. Like, stop focusing on other things. Like, stop focusing on how people are going to view you. Yeah. And pour all of that focus into how you're viewing you. Like, mm, I don't know. I'm hearing, like, do you like the way that you walk? Like, do you like the way that you talk? Do you like yourself? I feel like you just don't focus on yourself enough, and that's what this reading is about. I'm probably gonna make this the thumbnail. I'm probably gonna make these for the thumbnail or something like that. Because you just need to focus on yourself. Seriously. And you need to love yourself for what you are and for what you actually want to be. Like, those go hand in hand. Do you realize that? That wanting to be one way when you present to be another way is a paradox to the meek human mind, and opens portals, truly. You remember how I said your energy distorts those around it? Like, let's see. How, oh wow, this is gonna be a long video, yep. I'm not even halfway through the downloads. But yeah, your energy literally distorts those around you because you are a glitch. Like, you're not supposed to be, but you are. Hmm. 6D is the shape that clarity takes. I'm getting that you are the clarity. Like, you literally are 2020 vision. Your 2020 vision of what life is and what it should be. But you just have to be willing to really oh my god, bring that into the 3D. Literally. I felt like someone was trying to channel through me there, but it didn't come out. Like, it just didn't come out. So I feel like there's this need to, again, really clear your pineal gland, or again, focus in on yourself. I'm not even sure if this just came out reversed. So let's see. Usually these don't really have much of a reversal, but when they're reversed, it usually kind of means question it deeper. So we're gonna see what that's all about. With this She of the Crotch too, I don't know if it's meant to be pronounced as like crotch. This is croc, crotch. um, it's just getting awakening yourself like that. That's all I'm getting. Awakening yourself. And honestly, without even reading this, I'm getting letting your guides, or just letting the energies around you, like, even if you don't believe in anything at all, just letting the energies around you, life around you, to take the wheel, because you're disorienting beautiful light. Like, it does all the work for you. Like, all you're doing is existing behind a pair of eyes. Like, your body is a conduit. A oh my god. Like, I feel like the dial in my body And my body's radio just can't even find the right frequency to explain you. But like, your body does the work for you. All you have to do is watch and watch the energies pour into you. Watch your blessings pour into you. Watch what you desire pour into you. Let's see. Trust is what enables us to open other parts of the song of the singer of the chalice. What did I just say? Literally. And there's a big truck. It sounds like a. I want to say it sounds like a trash truck, but the fact that I'm saying that, like, you're taking out the trash, man. You're just taking out the trash. Let's see. I was about to read the next download, but this came out, so let's see if it actually kind of fits it. Don't let the dreamy voice make you dream. Be the dream that you swore to give yourself. Number 27. Inner transformation, irrevocable change. Yep. Get ready for things to happen inwardly and outwardly. The stuck becomes unstuck and the block begins to move. You may have to run to keep up at the speed at which the situation around you is moving, but you may also be surprised by the direction things and you are taking. So maybe this is what mindset or where you're really going to even take care of your mind. This could be physical. This could just, again, all be mental. All in what it comes, all that comes with changing yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Like, I'm not even going to go too far. Oh, unity and the singular transfiguration. So quite literally, this might be everything that comes with. Oh, 111. That's so funny. Everything that comes with changing yourself and becoming exactly who you are, the person that you are, because you are exactly who you think you are. You just overthink it. So this change, if it feels so weird because you're trying to change too much about yourself. And if you change everything about yourself, you're not going to be what you seek to be because you already were what you seek to be. Like, you want to be that for, like, you want to be that so bad. Oh, what? Oh, that's a shadow. No. You want to be that so bad because, like, it's you. It's what people always showed you that you were behind the scenes, behind closed eyes. Like, it's the you that people didn't exactly want you to see because they still wanted control over you. But you see it, it's clear as day now. And it's mainly a choice. It's not really a choice, actually. It's going to happen. But your guides want you to make a mental choice, like whether or not you want to step into this. Like, it's gonna happen regardless, but the choice is what grows the confidence in it. Like, what really settles that, like, I amness in it. Let's see. Again, I was about to read the next download, so let's see if these go with it. Why do you treat yourself like a dopamine rush? Do you think you're a drug? Like, do you think that your essence is only needed for a good time and not a long time? Only for people to enjoy for a while and then to... I don't want to say chase or even not enjoy again. It's just the fact that people keep coming back to your energy like a drug, like, and it makes you really think, like, damn, like, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm good for people because people like keep almost fiending for more. I'm getting they fiending for it, but I don't think you think you're like a bad drug because you don't do anything bad to people, and part of you thinks because you're so good that's why people keep coming to you, but you just think you're a bad person, so it distorts people's thoughts of you. And that goes back to somewhere in the beginning of the reading, like, you're twisting other, like, you're twisting people's love as something that's bad. And maybe it's because you don't want all this attention, you don't think you require all this attention, but that's why realizing who you are plus the way that you want to be, like the way that you've learned to be thus far, is like a power combo. But like, you're not doing it for power. You're really not. This is just you. This is who you are. And you need to see that. Like, I think, like, I'm pretty sure you literally think you're doing this for power because that's who you are, and the past has brought these memories and everything of people telling you that you being the way you are is you. Fuck. Fuck. Taking advantage. I don't even know what. I feel like it's because it's stupid. Like, you blocked it out of your head because you didn't ever want people to think that you were taking advantage of yourself to make people love you the way that they do. Like, you hid yourself because of it. You hid your magic because of it. But let's get into these cards. But lighten up. There's a need to benefit here from the childlike trusting heart and childlike wisdom. Like, I feel like this is just a deep childhood wound, and you don't want people to hate you. Yeah, you were always very wise upon your years. That's because you've been here before and you know how this thing works. And that's not your fault. You're a soul that is here to change not only yourself, but everything that you touch, because you're an alchemist. And you're one of the strongest alchemists in this realm. I'm hearing among the realms. Like, my stomach is growling so much, and I'm not even hungry. Like, in other lives, you were confident of this. But there's a reason why you're in this life, alchemizing that trust between you being this person and the projections people really made you feel about yourself. Because I feel like even in these other lives, there you felt that there was a reason that you shouldn't be as confident as you are in what you do, in how you are, because that's just the way that you were designed. And who are you if not the person you designed? Or you were designed as? Who else are you supposed to act as? You're shedding that. You're shedding that because it's time to stop not focusing on yourself. Not focusing on yourself was a trauma wound. It should have never even been placed there, but it was. And you can't help that, but you can change that. What is needed here is not only an awareness of duty, but a merry approach to it. This job has to be done, so one might as well do it willingly. Progress through this dance maze step by step, lively, lightly. Take joy and pride in this achievement. Approach the work with zeal, zest, and zing, and perhaps even a little zaniness as well. So, like, stop being so hard on yourself for being this dope ass human being. Like, if you need to sit here and remind yourself of your childhood days of when you used to be this carefree, do it. I keep looking up here as this card keeps getting more and more crowded with these cards around it, but her wand is still. Her wand was invisible, but that light at the end of her finger, I'm not even sure if you can see it on the camera. Oh my gosh, the stomach rumble. Like, I'm hearing that alchemist touch, that magic that you hold, it never really faded, and it never really could if it tried. That wisdom never really could fade if it tried because it is only experience. Like, whatever way, and I'm hearing you have a really quirky way of doing this, like, that you probably wouldn't even tell anyone else about, or you tell very little people about. Excuse me, confirmation burp. Like, of becoming yourself again. And I feel like this is through emptiness. Like, you're so empty that, like, you feel like you resorted to going back to your childhood, so why can't you just do about anything else? Like, you really are almost like having fun. This quirky thing in itself is enough to kind of wake you up in the morning, and I feel like you're really proud of that. Did you hear that, Kendrick? Someone's name, it could be Kendrick, but I'm getting the audio. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want people rushing me in my comments. I don't know what show it's from. Exactly. Anyways, but that audio matched with Zelda's Lullaby. Yeah. Very dissociating audio, or maybe you struggle with dissociative. I heard identity disorder, dissociative identity disorder. Maybe you struggle with dissociation. Um, let's see, number 37. Maybe if you have dissociative identity disorder, you're focusing a lot on bringing all of like your system into one. I'm not too savvy in DID, but I know a little bit. But I know there's some that actually do want to censor themselves at some point, and maybe that's kind of that. Like I'm just getting a small download of that in this card, but I'm also getting. Let's see. The card says water is mutable, changeable, fluid, and Tabaria speaks of a particular kind of change. Change in emotions, and possibly a change in health. We have important choices to make about how we meet those changes and where we let them take us. So, yeah, maybe with this quirky way of you healing, maybe that's where this creative spark is coming from, and that's why it can't let you go. Yep, this is a long video, dude. um, and why you can't let it go is because it's your childhood, and because like you miss it, you want to be it again, and there was never a reason for you not to be, and you're just now realizing that. But now you're struggling with the concept of being yourself and now not feeling about it, not feeling bad about it, not feeling about it. I mean, yeah, like I'm getting that with the emptiness almost. Like I feel like you're really emptying yourself so you don't feel anything about it. And that is almost a part of the process of becoming this you again. Because you were never really full of anything. Like again, remember, you are a master alchemist. You are a master manifester. Like you were the law of attraction. You were so devoid of anything that everything flew into you. Flew. Give you the slow. With this? Wait, what did I just say? I told you guys, I'm just channeling. I'm halfway forgetting things right after I even say them. Yeah. And again, I'm really saying, really hearing. Oh my gosh, this is just, I'm sorry. Everything's coming in a little too fast. Really, and I'm so freaking tired. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. I thought this was flipped over and I pulled it out of the deck, but no, it was not. But we're going to pull it out because I pulled it out. But there's just a need here to take time and realize how powerful of a spiritual being you are. Like, I'm. You need to be honest with yourself here and realize that you're actually stunned with the fact that you didn't see this much about you before and that you have to focus on, and now you're seeing how spiritual you are. 77 on the clock, 155 on the clock, 16 as well is today's date. But how spiritual of a person you've always been, how beautiful of a soul you've always been, how beautiful of a person you've always been, how magnetizing you've always been. Like realizing all of this about yourself on top of the life that you've already been living, like I feel like it's just kind of stunned you. Like, you see this dude? I'm sorry, I love this card so much because he's so ugly that he's cute. Dude. But like, you're just stunned about it. And like, and the app glitches, and your energy literally distorts the energies around it. Like, you're literally seeing that you're a. I heard a subatomic god, or like a demigod on this earth. Like you're like, or like you're just something really powerful, and you don't even know what. The sage is the last card in this giant pile that fell out of my hands. Like you're seeing how much energy that's really within you, and you're learning to grow with that responsibility. And because of that, you need to learn to be alone, and you know that. I just rubbed the Dark Lady in my left hand again at the bottom of the deck. So like you're really growing into it, honestly, because like again, you know it's not a bad thing. Like that, like you're realizing that you're really pushing into the fact like that's not a bad thing because I'm not a bad person. I was never a bad person. People just thought I was bad because I'm like this wise ass demigod walking on this plane. And people just hated you for it. And that really slowed you down. But there was never, ever a need to. These are gonna be the last cards, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it out because I finished the downloads, and you got your message. You got your message. Yeah, it's time to accept change, to move on to the next phase. And you see how beautiful the lady on this card is? Like, it's time to accept how beautiful you are. You saw the people on this card? How magnetizing you are. How mothered you are. I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for this. I might have to actually blur it when I edit it. But like this woman's boo-haws are so huge. Her like really, she's actually a thicker, more heavy set woman. Like, but I'm getting mother from this though. Like how mother you are, like with the energy that you hold and the sexiness that you are, with the magnetization that you are, like you are mother. I like people call you mother. Like people like there's probably children out about that have called you mother. Seriously. And it's time to be strong in this. Like you let's see what it says reverse. Yeah, it has grown faint and we feel overcome by fear and self doubt. But no, you shouldn't be. Wait, did the soul shrinker come back out or did I just wait? Was it just okay, guys? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. It's time to stop thinking bad thoughts about yourself because it's stopping you. Like you need to stop and just. I don't want to say stop and just grow as a person, but you need to stop and start thinking about yourself, about where you want to go, about why you want to go there. Like you may need to spend some time in some water and really let it heal you. Let it undress you. This card right here is undressing of a salad. Let it really undress you. Let it see you naked. Let it see you bare and raw. And let it balance you out. Like there's no need to go too far into any concept, into any direction. It's about balance, baby. That's all I have for you guys today. Have a nice one.